In the year 991, the Vikings went raiding down the coast and were met in opposition by Britnoth, whose lord was Athelred. The Vikings demanded tribute, and Britnoth replied that he'd be happy to give them swords and spears. The Vikings said, "We'd love to have a battle, but can we get out of this swamp and go on to that dry land over there?" And Britnoth, in his overmod, his overconfidence, agreed to the terms, and the Saxons got creamed. Halfway through this battle, Britnoth dies, and over his body his thanes declare why they intend to continue fighting, even though they know their cause is now hopeless. It contains some of the most famous of Anglo-Saxon couplets. Ie shall the hadra, hata the kenra, mad shall the mara the uramayan litlad, the translation of which is the first part of the chorus. Here must we hold, so hearken to my counsel. Felled is our Lord, slain by foemen on the field. Now we must honor the oaths we made in the hall. Now we must shoulder the burden of his shield. Great were his gifts of gold and noble gemstones. High were the halls where the heroes boasted so. He was my lord, so loath am I to leave him, vow to avenge him by vanquishing the foe. For our hands shall be the harder, and our will shall be the wiser, and our hearts shall be bolder, though our strength must end. Come and follow me to glory, so that when they tell the story, we shall not be forgotten in the halls of men. I will not flee, but farther will I follow, boldly to battle with broadsword in my hand. More than my life was the love I bore for Britnoth. Fierce will I fight now, and so defend this land. Come I from kindred of honor and of courage, ne'er shall they say that Tyne was at war. Stand with me steadfast, staunch against the Vikings. Wield ye your weapons like warriors of yore. For our hands shall be the harder, and our will shall be the wiser, and our hearts shall be bolder, though our strength must end. Come and follow me to glory, so that when they tell the story, we shall not be forgotten in the halls of men. We stand undaunted, the last of the defenders, stout-hearted men who can strike a mighty blow. We will encourage each other in the war play. Let them advance now, for we shall lay them low. Death is our doom, but let us die with honor. All that lives after is what the bards do say. Fight to be worthy of fame in the future. Let them remember the deeds we do today. For our hands shall be the harder, and our will shall be the wiser, and our hearts shall be bolder, though our strength must end. Come and follow me to glory, so that when they tell the story, we shall not be forgotten in the halls of men. We shall not be forgotten in the halls of men.